Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another edition here of Mega Lopunny to the Top. I did start this recording a few minutes ago, but I was muted, so yeah, awesome. Essentially we didn't really cover much already, except that we want to start off here with Landorus and Knockoff into Pelipper, as they probably assume that we'll U-turn out, and they'll probably U-turn out in response. Reason being is we want to get a knockoff on that damp rock. They could also predict that and go into something else to absorb the knockoff, potentially maybe Ogerpon or something like that. So that's something we need to keep in mind. If they do that, then we need to also have options of what to switch into. So I did some testing today. I was testing with Goldango on what I thought was my main account, which unfortunately it wasn't. It was on this account here. So I was testing Goldango over Pecharunt, and we dropped down to a 1319 rating from, where were we? I think 1390 is where we left off the other day. So that's not great. So we need to climb back up. So this might be a two-part series, so we don't keep the videos too long. One where we get back to 1400 or 1390 where we were before, and then doing our normal games from there as well. So we'll see how that goes. I'm pretty tired today, so also excuse the lack of potential energy that I might have here. So for everyone liking and subscribing and commenting on the videos, thanks very much. I really appreciate that. The constructive criticism about thumbnails, which I've worked on. So the one today is going to have a new thumbnail, so it would be great to get some feedback on that. And the audio as well. Again, it would be great to get some feedback on how this all sounds. Just general chat about. Opponent has. Hey, we got a free win. I'm okay with that. All right. We'll find the next one while we're chatting about this. So just in general, feedback about the channel. It's great to see some engagement. Great to see some views getting up there as well. So yeah, very happy. Thank you very much. Alright, so next game here against Sun. Weather seems to be the prevalent team archetype today. When I was testing with Goldango before, I lost 3 times to rain. So now we have a Sun. Okay. They lead off here likely with Torkoal, which they could just set up Sun and then go straight directly into Charizard, predicting a knockoff. If we do that, what should we do? Assuming that they do that, maybe we just go into Heatran here and throw off a Stealth Rock. They go to Charizard directly. We could roar it out. Scorching Sands does a lot of damage to us, I'm sure. It's a 2-hit KO. Is it worth taking that damage for rocks when they're probably just going to bring in Torkoal and try to rapid spin it out? If they do that, then we could either get some Rocky Helmet chip from Landorus or go into Pecharunt. I think overall we led incorrectly here, so maybe we honestly just roar it out. They bring in the Raging Bolt. Alright, so we're playing a bit from behind here. We'll bring in Ferrothorn. I don't think we're in a position where we should be going for rocks here. Take a lot of damage. And we want to try to get up a Leech Seed here where possible. Because when we're playing from behind, we need to find ways to claw back. So here, for example, if it's just wasting a Sun turn, that's helpful. So we're going to do that. And then on the last turn of Sun, we're going to go into Alamola. It may go for Solar Beam. Scorching Sands gets the burn. Alright, so here I'm thinking that we go for a Toxic or a Wish. I think if Heatran comes in predicting the Toxic, it's not too bad for us. So we get a Toxic here on the Torkoal. We will go for a Wish. Because we're going to need to switch around on that Charizard throughout the battle until we can clearly get rocks up on the field and we can bring in Mega Lopunny. Alright. I'm probably okay for a Toxic on this as well while it goes for Swords Dance. Okay. I'm going to wish again. No, I'm going to flip turn this time into Landorus. Close combat shouldn't kill us. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Yeah, I need to get up a Discord so that we can just have like casual chat and just yeah, just get people to come together, because we're starting to get quite a few views, which is really lovely to see. This usually doesn't carry what do you call it? Yeah, it usually doesn't carry Ice Punch. I don't even know if it learns it. Are we safe to go for a Earthquake here? I don't think so. I'm also not comfortable with knocking off. So I'm going to go for U-turn. Wow, Flare Blitz just does a lot more damage than I thought. But I think it's done its job. So I don't think Charizard comes in with one turn left, so we're going to go for Rocks. He goes Great Tusk, instantly punished. We'll go to Alamola once. Going to protect. This is a scary threat here, but turn one put us so far behind. We need to find a way to claw back. Essentially everything will kill us here, but we're going to go to Ferrothorn in case he goes for Headlong. Yeah. He probably carries close combat. So we'll go back into Alamola. There's 33. I think we need to go for the Toxic on this. Okay, against Charizard, that's also got... we miss. That would have been huge if we got that. So we're now in another issue here. Go to Heatran. This for Solar Beam. So here it now goes for Scorching Sands. So we're just going to switch around. Scorching Sands. I'm going to protect. I think, yeah, turn one put us in a pretty bad spot here. One turn left. I'm going to go for the Toxic. Unfortunately, Flamethrower still kills. Alright, so Lopunny. And we're going to... I would usually fake out here, but I think it's not enough. We're going to go for Frustration. Yeah. It's obviously still not enough. But we might go for a Will-O-Wisp here. We'll go to Heatran. Body Press. Right, so I'm just getting outplayed, aren't I? This time we will fake out. Just burning some Sun turns. We really needed those rocks for the Charizard. So we'll Frustration again on the Tusk. Alright, it takes good damage. I don't believe it will be faster than us. So we're going for Triple Axle. Doesn't kill, unfortunately. But he Rapid Spins. Going to Ferrothorn here. Headlong Rush. Takes good damage. And Dewey Spikes. Don't know if Spikes helps. Go for Spikes. We're just wasting Sun there. Here we need to fake out. Probably on the Heatran. Sacks it. Smart move. He sets up the sun. Have to deal with this here. I wonder if this is Scarf. No, it's leftovers. So close combat. On the Charizard. We will be faster than Charizard. Frustration. Alright, big threat down. We need to go to Pecharunt here, unfortunately. We have to. Nice, it goes for Thunderclap. Lovely. And are we going to Z, or are we going to Parting Shot? Or Parting Shot. Maybe that was a bad play. Might have been a really bad play. I thought he would... yeah. Okay, so here we are. I think we need to Malignant Chain. And just get lucky with this. No luck there. But we can recover here. Oh, we don't have recover. Forgot about that. Parting Shot, what I thought would be Thunderclap. Parting Shot again. No. Yeah, we had to try to just play around Thunderclap. So, GG to the opponent. Turn 1 had us from behind and we just couldn't catch back up. We potentially should have sacked something earlier to bring in Lopunny. Yeah, we didn't do it. Lesson learnt. See you next one. Alright, so next one here against Mega Diancie, Corviknight, Tapu Fini. How do we lead off here? I think Heatran seems fine, unless he leads Diancie, which he does. And does it kill with Earth Power? It has a chance. It's only a small chance though. We'll take the trade. Spit F drop. Go Alamola. Power Gem does a lot of damage, more than I expected. Protect, I want to see what he wants to do. Power Gem again. Mystical Fire might be incoming, but I have to test it. We won't die to anything here, so we will Gyrable. What? I think I needed to protect first. I'm going to close combat in the Corviknight. $64. Leftovers. We're going to Wish. Blissey. Oops. We're faster, so good to know that. Misclick there on the Wish, obviously. Gholdengo might want to trick us here. Which I'm okay with. I wonder if we just stay in on this. Continue Magma Storming. Not playing that great today, guys. Apologies for that. This morning also, just 3 losses in a row. I don't think it's the team. I think I'm rushing a little bit and I'm not sure. I'm a bit tired as well. But let's see if we can turn this around. opponent goes into Diancie. We'll go Landorus. And we'll Earthquake. Decent damage. Knock off the U-turn. We will take damage in here on this. We're going for this play, but I think it's overall going to be better. Never mind. Alright, we need to Earthquake here. I guess we can't mind randomly. Corviknight might come in. Doesn't. We need to Earthquake this. Takes Helmet Chip. I think Sucker Punch is incoming. So we're going to go into Lopunny here. We still need to knock off the Corviknight. But I'm okay with the trick on Heatran. Obviously it's better not to be scarfed. But I couldn't risk going into Petarant on the trick. Because if it clicks Shadow Ball instead, then we'll be in a much worse position. Pause it here until the opponent makes a move. Alright, so we bring in Lopunny, does go for Sucker Punch. Here I assume the Corviknight comes in. So what do we do here? We could either double to Landorus, which we might. It's Defiant. A Defiant can Gambit. Still going to go for... gets a crit. So we're going to go for Close Combat. Corviknight's a major issue here. Might U-turn out. We'll go to Alamola. Yeah. I was thinking he might think that the Heatran comes in. So we'll Wish. I'm surprised he doesn't go Diancie here. This could be a bait. We survive. Lopunny. Alright, we're not going to predict this time, but just in case, we will Fake Out. Yeah. I mean, probably Close Combat was always the better thing to do. But we're going to go to Petarant. On the U-turn. See what they want to do here. Here's Scarf Goldango. So he could be faster than us. I'm going to Heatran. Goes for Flash Cannon. Could have Focus Blast. It's very possible that it has Focus Blast. But we're going to get up Rocks. Just to get some pressure on these switches, because this game is nowhere near over, fortunately for us. Good Shadow Ball. Unfortunate for us that we need to lock. You could predict Lopunny. Didn't predict it. We lose our Alamola. We have Rocks up. And now we just need to Close Combat. Do we need to risk it here? Because this is really the only thing holding us back from winning. Because it could just go for Defog. Or it could just go for Body Press. Are we in a position where we need to do this? If it roosts, how bad is it? It's pretty bad. Have to risk this. Yeah, okay. So we get rewarded for our very risky play, but I think we needed to do it. Wonder if this kills or not. I'm not sure, but I'm going into Heatran. And I'm going to throw off a... I think Earth Power might be the best play here. Let's see if we can get a defense drop on the Blissey. We don't. So Pecharunt on the likely teleport softball, okay. And I'm okay to go for Malignant Chain. What do we just nasty? I don't think we nasty plot. I think we just parting shot into Lopunny. I think he's teleporting. Yep. Goldango. Fake out. Into close combat. Just in case it's like some type of defensive set, I'm not sure. But it shouldn't be because it was Scarf, right? But it does have leftovers. Going for it. Yeah. Was I overly cautious there? Is this something that we just always... we always win? So we close combat again. Okay. And Diancie comes in. So we're going to sack the Heatran. Moonblast. Earth Power. We should be faster than this, right? So Fake Out. Close combat. And we get there. GG to your opponent. Yeah, we got there in the end, luckily. That was a tough one. We're back to 1343. Currently sitting at... Where are we? Not sure. Currently sitting at 2-1. So see you next one. Alright, we see a Moltres, another Diancie as well. Moltres is never great for us. I wouldn't mind leading Pecharunt and going for Malignant Chain. We're going to do it. It's a Samurai. Hopefully we get lucky here. We don't, but this is also fine. We're into Landorus on the Ceaseless Edge. And we'll defog. If we can knock this off and get off rocks, that'd be ideal. I'm going to go for that. No burn. Takes Rocky Helmet, so far so good. Into Samurott here. Might go for Aqua Cutter. Go to Alamola. Misses the Ceaseless Edge. Very lucky for us. So we're going to flip turn. Misses again. Sorry opponent, that's rough. He knows he's going to die to Rocky Helmet, so I'm going to defog. Okay, right, so it fails like that. Right. Good to know. We need to get Lopunny in as soon as possible. I wonder if Assault vs Alamola will be better. We're going to Ferrothorn. Now we learned that it does kill. It does anyway, like around up to 97 on Mystical Fire. So there's a 30% chance it kills here. I think we take the risk to Gyro Ball. Okay, Rocks, maybe he assumed we were switching out. We can fog that away. We're going to go here on the Roost. On the Flamethrower, okay. I think I'm okay with them having I'm okay with this. Might defog as well. That's a possibility. But we're gonna Magnum Storm. And Slow King. Miss. Story of our life. I'm gonna roar. On the Rillaboom. Doesn't usually run superpower anymore, right? We're Flash Fire boosted right now. It's a good chunk of damage. I think we stay in Earth Power. Yeah, we got some good bit of damage on that. You see a balloon. I'm gonna go for Magma Storm. Misses Focus Blast. That likely wouldn't have killed. Knockoff potentially incoming. We're going to go into Verathorn here. There's a knockoff. It's fine. I wonder if we get up Spikes or we get up Leech Seed. If we get up Spikes. And then go straight back into Heatran. Okay, we need to go for Magma Storm. But we also could just start roaring, honestly. We just need a little bit more damage. He knows that this has a decent chance to miss as well. Alright. Could get fully parried. Yeah. He had to risk it. Okay, goes back into Rillaboom. Which I assume he goes for knockoff or U-turn again. So we're going into Landorus. On the knockoff. Okay. And now I think it's Lopunny. Fake out. GG, well played. Alright. We're climbing back. We're at 1366. Let's get our next one for the day. Alright, we see a good team here from the opponent. I wonder if we lead Landorus and just U-turn, assuming he leads Meowscarada. You might think also that we switch. See what happens. Yeah, he might think that we think we're safe here. I don't think he'll think that. We'll go to Ferrothorn. He might just go knockoff. Yeah, he went triple axle. So Gyro Ball, we're not in a position Gyro Ball yet, but I don't think he'll stay in here. Yeah, he goes to Blaziken, so getting a Leech Seed up on this is lovely. And we're going to go into Landorus directly. On the Swords Dance. Now we learned that Flare Blitz has a chance to kill, but we have to Earthquake. There's Blaze Kick. Okay. Yeah, we have to just we can't let this threat stay in. It can get very out of hand very quick. Because it was already, I believe it was already faster than Lopunny. Alamola. This sprite looks cool, doesn't it? Like the colours in it. Is it a shiny one? Surf. We see the Life Orb. I think we Toxic. Don't get flinch, please. Nice. Going to Heatran. Just switching around a bit. He's a water type, so Surf. Surf shouldn't kill. A timid life orb. Doesn't have hazard control, right? Stealth rock. And Marathon. And we'll protect after this. Alright, we're going to scout whatever they're going to do. Unless they go into Zamazenta, because if they get up a sub, like, we're in trouble. Here we have to Leech Seed. Swords Dance. Misses. Unfortunately, we have to Leech Seed again. Yeah, we had to risk it. Too much of a threat. We're Landorus here. And then into Alamola. See if it's running Ice Fang. Scale Shot. Landorus. Lopunny. His defense should be fairly low at this point. He could be scared of take out quick attack. One single. Close combat won't kill this, right? Triple Axel? No. We're gonna go for it anyway. Still going for it. Zamazenta is a huge problem. I assume Crunch is incoming. The crits at vital moments today have been so terrible to deal with. Because we would have survived 3. Well, 3 would have taken us out. Can't complain, it's Pokemon. Hey, we get crits as well, right? But now it's over. Yeah, we can hope for a crit. GG. GG, well played. Alright guys, so we've actually dropped today to 1342. Can't remember where we started, was it 1390? So we've dropped today. But this last session here, we were able to claw back a little bit. So we did go, what did we go? 3 wins, 2 losses, so overall a climb for this session, but overall for the day I think we went 3 wins and 5 losses. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here for today and come back to the next one fresh and ready to keep climbing again. Thanks everyone for joining. If you liked the video, if you liked the video today, it would be great if you could like the video as well. Really helpful. I'm going to keep releasing these daily, at least during the weekdays for now. See how the tempo goes and take it from there. So guys, have a great evening or day wherever you are in the world, and yeah, hope to see you soon in the next one. Take care and bye for now.